Welcome back to Prop News Time. Here are the headlines for the day. Tamil Nadu Budget 2025 2026. Government allocates INR 3,750 crore for road upgrades, metro expansion, and industrial corridor. The Tamil Nadu budget for 2025 2026 underscores infrastructure as a key growth catalyst, committing substantial funds to roads, highways, metro rail, and industrial corridors. Among major initiatives are significant road upgrades across urban and rural bodies, highway and port enhancements, and new metro projects in Coimbatore and Madurai, pending central approvals. A landmark proposal is the creation of a 2,000-acre global city near Chennai, aimed at positioning Tamil Nadu as a modern economic powerhouse. Additional investments target water infrastructure upgrades and industrial corridor developments, reaffirming the state's push to strengthen urban infrastructure and attract fresh investments. NHB reports steady housing sector growth with rising demand from mid-income buyers. The National Housing Bank, NHB, released its 2024 report on trend and progress of housing in India, analyzing house prices, housing finance, and government initiatives. Housing loans grew by 14%, reaching INR 33 lakh, 53,000 crore, with the mid-income group, MAG, holding 44% of loans. The housing price index rose 6.8% year-on-year. Key government programs like PMAYG, PMAYUKAI, and UIDF were highlighted. Challenges include regional credit disparities and climate risks, while tech-driven solutions offer growth opportunities. Industry leaders foresee strong demand for quality, well-connected homes, driven by urbanization, policy support, and evolving buyer preferences. Andhra Pradesh Infrastructure Government approves INR 37,700 2 crore budget for 59 Amaravati projects. The Andhra Pradesh government has cleared 59 infrastructure projects worth INR 37,700 2 crore for Amaravati's development, with work set to begin after cabinet approval, which is expected to come this week. An additional INR 16,800 71 crore in tenders will soon be invited, bringing the total investment to INR 64,000 crore. Key funding sources include INR 11,000 crore from HUDCO, INR 5,900 crore from the World Bank, and INR 5,000 crore from Germany's KfW Bank. The projects focus on roads, bridges, and urban infrastructure, positioning Amaravati as a climate-resilient, inclusive capital with sustainable growth and employment opportunities for 20,000 people. Property deals. Amitabh Bachchan expands real estate investments in Ayodhya with second land purchase. Amitabh Bachchan has made another major real estate investment in Ayodhya, acquiring a 54,454 square foot plot through the Harivansh Rai Bachchan Trust. This follows his earlier INR 4 crore 54 lakh purchase in Havliabad. While the first property near the Ram Mandir is speculated to be residential, the latest acquisition may serve a charitable purpose. Ayodhya has become a prime investment destination, attracting big names like the House of Abhinandan Lodha, Ho ABL, which has invested INR 1,200 crore. Bachchan's growing real estate portfolio, including recent high-value acquisitions in Mumbai, highlights a trend of celebrity investments in prime locations. Blackstone to acquire 40% stake in Kolte Patil Developers for INR 1,167 crore global investment firm. Blackstone is set to acquire a 40% stake in Kolte Patil Developers for INR 1,167 crore, USD 134 million, marking its growing interest in India's real estate sector. The deal includes a 14.3% preferential share issuance for INR 417 crore and a 25.7% promoter stake sale for INR 750 crore. This triggers an open offer for an additional 26% stake. Kolte Patil, with a strong presence in Mumbai, Pune, and Bengaluru, is expected to benefit from Blackstone's backing. This investment aligns with Blackstone's India strategy, following its REIT IPO plans and major acquisitions in the commercial and residential real estate market. MMR sees record land acquisitions with 407 acres, bought in 19 deals. The Mumbai metropolitan region, MMR, saw a significant increase in land acquisitions, with developers purchasing 407 acres across 19 deals, the highest in 3 years. Nationwide, land purchases grew by 41%, with major deals in MMR involving prime locations like Khalapur, Palghar, and Khopoli. Developers such as Birla Estates, K. Raheja Corp, and Mahindra led key transactions. Land prices surged from INR 11 crore to INR 17 crore per acre. Most land was acquired for residential projects, with growing interest in Tier 2 and Tier 3 cities like Nagpur and Indore, signaling strong future real estate activity. RERA News. TG RERA fines. Hyderabad builder INR 10,60,000 for violating project norms. Telangana Real Estate Regulatory Authority TGRRA has fined a Hyderabad-based developer INR 10,60,000 for deviating from the approved project plan in an apartment complex in Nizampet. The Residents' Society alleged that the builder blocked access to a promised 60,000 square foot clubhouse and attempted to sell parts of it to third parties. TG RERA ordered the removal of obstructions, reinstatement of access, and compliance with solar energy mandates. This action reinforces the authority's commitment to protecting home buyers' rights, ensuring adherence to sanctioned plans, and holding developers accountable for violations under the RERA Act. Karnataka home buyers urge KRERA to adopt project closure policy. Home buyers in Karnataka are urging the Karnataka Real Estate Regulatory Authority, KRERA, to introduce structured project closure guidelines to prevent delays in housing projects. Unlike Odisha, which mandates developers to retain 1% of project costs for 5 years post-occupancy to cover defects, Karnataka lacks a similar policy, leading to prolonged, incomplete projects and ownership disputes. The Karnataka Home Buyers Forum has formally requested KRERA to adopt Odisha's model, ensuring that developers fulfill commitments and complete projects on time. Advocates argue that such a policy would increase accountability, protect home buyers, and bring transparency to the real estate sector. Allahabad HC orders compensation for Bareilly woman after government illegally took her land. The Allahabad High Court has ruled that state authorities cannot use private land for public projects without legal acquisition and compensation, warning that violators will face personal financial penalties. The case involved Kanyavati, a Bareilly resident, whose land was taken for a road widening project without due process. The court upheld her rights under Article 300A, directing the government to compensate her within 4 weeks. Similar cases have surfaced in Maharashtra, Tamil Nadu, and Andhra Pradesh, where landowners have challenged unauthorized government takeovers, highlighting the urgent need for strict enforcement of land acquisition laws. Nagpur homeowners struggle with delays in Gunthiwari land regularization. The Gunthiwari Act's land regularization process in Nagpur has left over 1.5 lakh homeowners in limbo, facing bureaucratic hurdles and financial burdens. A major concern is the requirement to surrender 10% of land to NMRDA, delaying approvals. NIT has rejected 43,500 applications, citing zoning restrictions while continuing to collect fees. Amid rising pressure, Deputy Chief Minister Shri Eknath Shinde has formed a high-level committee to streamline the process. Calls for NIT's dissolution and merger with NMRDA are gaining traction. Similar issues in Pune and Mumbai highlight nationwide challenges in land regularization, making this committee's recommendations crucial for reform. Madhya Pradesh High Court demands proof of Unitech link in Bhopal RERA recovery case. The Madhya Pradesh High Court has directed the Bhopal District Collector to submit documents verifying whether two real estate companies facing a recovery order of 23,26,000 rupees under RERA are subsidiaries of Unitech Limited. The collector cited a Supreme Court stay on Unitech and its subsidiaries as the reason for non-enforcement. However, the petitioner argues these firms are not subsidiaries but have partners linked to Unitech. The High Court has demanded proof within 24 hours, highlighting enforcement challenges in RERA cases and setting a precedent for clearer corporate accountability in real estate disputes. FIR filed against Vadva Group for alleged fraud in redevelopment deal. Goregaon Police recently registered a First Information Report, FIR, against Vadva Group, accusing the firm of cheating developer Polycon Realtors out of 57 crore rupees. According to the FIR, Vadva Group directors, including Navin Makhija, allegedly failed to fulfill financial commitments made under an agreement. Despite receiving additional floor space index, FSI, and funds through a settlement deal, the obligations were reportedly not honored. The dispute stems from a redevelopment project at Unnat Nagar Akshaya Cooperative Housing Society, originally awarded to Polycon Realtors in 2003. The matter has since been transferred to the Economic Offences Wing, EOW, for further investigation. Kerala High Court suspends projects in Parunthumpara amid encroachment allegations. The Kerala High Court has ruled that no construction activities can take place in Parunthumpara, Idukki, without prior approval from the revenue and panchayat authorities. The decision follows a special investigation team's SIT report on illegal land encroachments. A resort owner had recently installed a crucifix on encroached land, which was later demolished by officials. The court emphasized the need for a no objection certificate, NOC, from the Revenue Department and a building permit from the local self-government body for any construction. Authorities, including the district police chief, have been instructed to monitor the area to prevent unauthorized activities. MahaRERA targets the resolution of all pending recovery warrants in 3 months. The Maharashtra Real Estate Regulatory Authority, MahaRERA, plans to resolve all pending recovery warrant cases within 3 months, as announced by State Revenue Minister Chandrasekhar Bawankule earlier this month. Currently, only 316 out of 1,342 recovery complaints have been executed, with the Mumbai suburban and Pune districts accounting for over 60% of the outstanding amount. The total pending recovery stands at 985 crore 23 lakh rupees, with only 214 crore 21 lakh rupees recovered so far. While officials are working with collectors to expedite the process, activists argue that a structured approach, including a tracking system, is necessary to ensure effective implementation. Aditya Birla Housing Finance invests 300 crore rupees in Aditya Birla Capital Limited, Aditya Birla Capital Limited. ABCL has infused 300 crore rupees into its subsidiary Aditya Birla Housing Finance Limited, ABHFL, for a rights issue, reinforcing its financial stability and expansion plans. In parallel, IFC has invested 830 crore rupees in ABHFL through non-convertible debentures to fund affordable housing loans and support MSMEs, particularly women-led businesses. These investments reflect a strong push for financial inclusion, with a focus on low-income home ownership and entrepreneurial growth. ABFL's strategic moves align with industry trends, emphasizing affordable housing and MSME financing for inclusive economic development. Piramal Capital and Housing Finance seeks buyers for a 1,625 crore rupee loan portfolio. Piramal Capital and Housing Finance Limited, PCHFL, is currently seeking buyers for a loan portfolio valued at 1,625 crore rupees. The loans were extended to Transcon Sheth creators, and homemakers. PCHFL has invited bids from asset reconstruction companies, non-banking financial companies, NBFCs, and financial institutions on an upfront cash payment basis. The company has been focusing on reducing its wholesale loan book while shifting towards expanding its retail lending operations. This strategy follows Piramal Enterprises Group's restructuring and its ongoing efforts to address substandard wholesale loans. Madhya Pradesh's GSDP growth highlights a robust economy with sector-wise shifts. Madhya Pradesh's gross state domestic product, GSDP, demonstrated a substantial increase of 11.05% over the previous financial year, as reflected in the Economic Survey of Madhya Pradesh 2024 to 2025, which was presented in the State Assembly earlier this week. The GSDP at prevailing prices stood at 15,03,395 crore rupees, up from 13,53,809 crore rupees. Even at constant prices, it exhibited a growth of 6.05%. The state's per capita net income surged from 38,497 rupees in 2011 to 2012 to 1,52,615 rupees in 2024 to 2025, with inflation-adjusted figures also showing considerable improvement. Sector-wise contributions revealed a decline in the primary and secondary sectors, while the services sector witnessed a positive uptrend. Lenders transfer. Jaiprakash Associates debt to NRCL amid insolvency. A consortium of lenders, including SBI, ICICI Bank and PNB, has transferred Jaiprakash Associates Lassi JAL outstanding debt to the National Asset Reconstruction Company Limited, NARCL, to manage non-performing assets. JAL, with liabilities of 55,493 crore rupees, is undergoing insolvency proceedings under NCLT. The move aligns with India's strategy to clean up bank balance sheets and accelerate NPA resolution. NRCL, the government-backed bad bank, will now handle the asset recovery process while banks free up capital for fresh lending. This restructuring is expected to stabilize the financial sector and improve liquidity in the economy. Nashik sees 50% property tax payments online, collects 118 crore rupees digitally in financial year 2024 to 2025. The Nashik Municipal Corporation, NMC, has reported a surge in digital property tax payments, with online transactions accounting for 118 crore rupees out of 235 crore rupees collected as of March 10, 2025. This marks a significant rise from pre-pandemic levels, when online payments made up just 7% of total collections. The shift is driven by incentives like rebates and amnesty schemes for defaulters, which recovered 65 crore rupees. NMC aims to collect 250 crore rupees this year, leveraging digital adoption. The trend aligns with similar initiatives in Pune and Bangalore, enhancing efficiency, transparency, and taxpayer compliance in urban governance. Property deals. Topso relocates India operations to Noida leasing. 75,000 square feet office space at DLF Tech Park Danish multinational Topso has moved its India operations from Faridabad to Noida, leasing 75,000 square feet at DLF Tech Park. This shift aligns with the trend of corporations relocating to Noida, driven by the upcoming Jewar Airport, set to open by May 2025. Improved connectivity and rising property values, up by 20 to 30% in Greater Noida and along the Yamuna Expressway, are fueling commercial expansion. YEIDA has also received proposals for specialized hubs near the airport, reinforcing Noida's position as a strategic business hub, attracting global companies. Rebel Foods to invest up to 150 crore rupees to expand Wendy's India to 500 outlets by 2028. Rebel Foods is set to invest between 100 crore and 150 crore rupees to expand American fast food giant Wendy's presence in India. The plan aims to establish 500 outlets by 2028, aligning with Wendy's global strategy to add 1,000 new restaurants. With an emphasis on cloud kitchens, Rebel Foods intends to leverage its extensive delivery network while also introducing offline stores. The company's recent funding and operational milestones are part of a broader strategy to enhance profitability and prepare for an IPO within 2 years. PropStack and Estate a partner to enhance real estate analytics in India and the Middle East. PropStack, a leading real estate intelligence platform in India, has partnered with Estata, a Middle East-based analytics firm, to improve data-driven decision-making in real estate across both regions. The collaboration will integrate AI-driven market insights, advanced analytics, and property valuation models to enhance transparency and efficiency in commercial and residential real estate. This initiative aims to benefit developers, investors, and policymakers by offering predictive analytics, benchmarking tools, and automated valuation models. The partnership highlights AI's growing role in real estate intelligence, fostering cross-border investments and optimizing infrastructure planning. Prayagraj Master Plan 2031 approved. City to expand by 89 square kilometers with 639 new villages. The Uttar Pradesh government has approved Prayagraj Development Authorities PDA Master Plan 2031, expanding the city's area from 309 square kilometers to 398 square kilometers by incorporating 639 villages. Key features include a new highway facility, land use category along major roads for commercial hubs, and legalizing existing unauthorized commercial properties. This structured urbanization aims to boost infrastructure, attract investments, and streamline property regulations. Similar to urban expansion projects in Delhi and Mumbai, the plan seeks to modernize Prayagraj into a more structured and business-friendly city, ensuring sustainable growth over the next decade. Madhya Pradesh Budget 2025 to 2026 allocates 51,074 crore rupees for urban and rural development, with major focus on housing, infrastructure, and sanitation. The Madhya Pradesh government has allocated 51,074 crore rupees for urban and rural development in the 2025 to 2026 budget, marking a rise from 44,613 crore rupees in 2024 to 2025. Key investments include 3,600 crore rupees for municipal services, 2,005 crore rupees for Simhasta 2028 preparations, and 1,071 crore rupees for Amrut 2.0 water and sewage expansion. Affordable housing receives 1,000 crore rupees under PMAU 2.0, while metro projects in Bhopal and Indore get 850 crore rupees. Other allocations focus on sanitation, electric buses, smart cities, and community welfare. The budget aligns with national urban development trends, emphasizing infrastructure, mobility, and sustainability. Dubai real estate market maintains strong momentum with record prices and rising sales volumes. The Dubai real estate market continued its impressive upward trajectory earlier this year, with sales volumes rising by 17%, amounting to 41 billion dirhams through 14,929 transactions, a 15% increase month on month. Average property prices reached a record high of 1,505 dirhams per square foot, marking a 1.41% month-on-month growth. Off-plan sales dominated the market, representing 59% of transactions. Reflecting growing investor confidence, one-bedroom apartments remained the top choice, while four-bedroom villas led in their category. Notable developers, such as Emaar, Sobha Group, and Damak Properties, drove significant sales value. Better Homes reported a 60% surge in average villa prices and a 30% rise in apartment prices, with investor activity remaining robust. UK housing demand drops to lowest since 2023. Amid policy shifts, Britain's housing market recorded its slowest month in over a year as buyer enthusiasm waned after an initial surges to close deals ahead of the expiry of key tax incentives. According to the Royal Institution of Chartered Surveyors, RICS, buyer demand is now at its weakest since November 2023, with further cooling expected. The market, previously fueled by anticipated Bank of England rate cuts and looming tax breaks, now faces headwinds. Meanwhile, rental demand has contracted for 4 straight months, though rents are projected to rise amid supply shortages. The government's long-standing housing supply issues also remain central to market dynamics. That's a wrap for today. Tune in tomorrow for the latest headlines.